Yo, what's up guys, Nate here. So I feel you guys will see the title. In this video, I basically will be talking about how I became a Supercell official creator. I feel like I probably should have done this video a long time ago, but I kind of realized I got my code nearly a month ago, but I didn't make a video about it. So why not start from the beginning and then go from the end to where I'm at now. So I figured it's time to make a video about it. And then also, this is the deck, boys and girls. I don't feel like I don't have any females watching me, but maybe my no, my parents don't know about, or my mom doesn't know about my YouTube channel. But yeah, this is the deck. If you guys watch my stream, I actually just finished up streaming. I actually am top 59 in the entire world. I literally was at 1.8 last night, so I feel like a light 500 trophy push medal is pretty good, I would say. And yeah, I'll just keep playing some games and just pushing up my other account. And you're just talking about like the... God damn it, dude. Always playing low battery. Just like talking about my journey. So yeah, if you guys I feel like a lot of you always enjoy me just talking about my life, and not my life, but just like hearing like what I have to say while you just listen to like the gameplay in the background. So yeah, let's just hop straight into it. So basically, I started this channel back in 2021. I would say my inspiration was definitely Best Nate. If you guys know who that is, I mean, he is one of the GOATs in my opinion. I mean, I feel like without him, Riley, me, Aragon, Hunter, Invader, SK, like Boss, like a lot of us wouldn't have existed. Not existed, but we wouldn't have gotten into content if it wasn't for him. So I always be grateful to Best for that. But so basically, I was kind of like I don't like to curse, but basically it was like a shitter back in the day. Sorry for cursing, by the way. It's a one-time only thing. But yeah, I basically just like sucked at the game. I had like a big ego. I think I had like one ranked finish in like the global tournaments, if you guys know what that is, back in the day. And pretty much I would just like gloat about like my one good finish. And then if you guys don't know, I was actually originally an Expo player. And then I went from Expo to minor spam. And then, you know what's funny is that the reason why I'm using minor wall breakers is that because I kept on losing to, I literally kept on losing to minor or Sparky. So I was like, wait, why don't you use minor rocket? And then eventually, I found a minor rocket delivery and I started one-tricking it. So I think I started my YouTube channel officially back in 2021. And like, what's funny is that like my profile picture, I think back then like the Supercell program was just new, right? So they would actually give creators who were willing to join the program, I guess like custom Supercell ID. And if you guys have seen mine, it basically is an anime girl. So you guys can like kind of notice that like I didn't take YouTube too seriously, right? And like I didn't really know like the growth of it. I didn't really see the point of it up until now, right? And then I started uploading and stuff, but the way I would upload videos that like I was still like what? I think I was only 15 or 16 at the time. So of course like I wasn't trying to stream like with a face cam or nothing. And I kind of some like stupid stuff as well, because I also streamed on Twitch a little bit before, and like I would I'll say this now because at this point, like listen guys, my digital footprint is cooked, yo. I literally have twerked on stream. I did a cosplay on stream. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like just doing that, like at that point, it's just, that's why like I don't really get too upset over like a lot of stuff, right? Because at the end of the day, I've done a lot more. I've made people laugh, right? But at what cost, right? Like I like goddamn twerked. I ate like the one chip when I didn't eat, or I ate like Dave's hot chicken super spicy stuff, and then I started crying. I twerked. I did like a maid cosplay for no reason. So at this point, bro, I just like love streaming, right? And it was at the time where like, if you guys don't know, a lot of people used to fake quit in CR. And what I mean by that is there's like people would literally just make like retirement posts, and I don't know if you guys will ever find it, but there are some tweets of me like fake retiring and stuff. So there's that as well. But I think I fake retired at least probably, I think around probably like 8 to 9 times I've like fake quote unquote fake retired. So I'm kind of happy that like I'm not gonna quit. I don't plan on quitting anytime soon. So there's that too, like. And then there was a point where like we would always have chats, like me, Riley, and Aragon. Like we don't really, all five of us don't really chat too much anymore because we're all so busy. But back then, like we also had our YouTube channels. It was just always like like what happens if we get big? Like can one of us get a creator code? Because back then Ian didn't do a face cam, right? I think he's starting to do a face cam maybe. But like, none of us had face cams, right? So it was always the question asking like if is it possible to get a code without a face cam? And I'm pretty sure Ian was the first one to get a code without a face cam. And of course like we're all like kind of transitioning into face cams now. I think even Aragon is using one as well. So I think that was back in 2023. And like back then, I was like, my views were kind of like up and down. I was kind of felt demotivated sometimes, and then, you know, I didn't upload too much, like, or like rarely at all. And then I would get like low views and stuff, and then I would get kind of upset, and then, you know, like the same cycle repeats, right? I mean, I think I've told this before, right? But when I got my code, you know what's funny is that like I actually met Tag RL, and he is actually truly one of the reasons why, like, obviously he's not gonna watch this video, but he is one of the reasons why that I did not quit. And because honestly, before he talked to me, I was like, yeah, Tag, I might just stay for like a little bit longer, you know, see what happens with the game and stuff. And then he told me like, Nate, you know, like in a nutshell, he basically just told me how much potential I had as a top ladder player, you know. There are not a lot of players you can play, like, you know, your deck only is what he said, is that I could do a lot with it. And now look at me now, man. Let's look at me now, dude. Like, I have a code and stuff. You know, it's crazy, right? Like, when I first started YouTube, I was so happy to get like 1,000 views, but that was before I was monetized and stuff. And then I just kind of like an arrogant kid, right? I didn't really know where I was at. I feel like most kids at our age, you know, back then, like when I was like 16 to 17, right? It was just like, oh, like what am I do? Like, you know, playing games isn't really sustainable. And right now, it is not sustainable. I have my own job I have to do, and then I'm still uploading videos to you guys as well. But you know, what I've realized is that like, no matter where you go in life, right? You know, everyone is like kind of the same. Everyone is the same person. You should treat everyone with the same respect. And you know, there's some moments in my life where like, you know, I definitely have not treated people with respect. I've kind of maybe egoed them, maybe said some stuff that I haven't said, and you know, there is some stuff that I have said to some people that I truly do regret, and I wish that I could. Wait, I might pop my ability here. There's some stuff that I truly wish that I did not say to people, and I feel like it was very crude and like rude of me. But you know, I'm a lot older now. I'm a lot more matured. I try not to, you know, get into like screaming matches, because I remember when well, like when this was like back in 2019, right? Like I think I had like a screaming match with like a Russian kid. It was really bad, but of course, like I'm a changed man now. You know, just try to be funny, try to be entertaining. And of course, like there are stages of life to where, you know, that you go through. You know, there's the whole Elise galore thing. I know people want to ask me about Elise, and I'm also just talking about it because like she was kind of one of the reasons why like I was, you know, not sad or maybe like demotivated, but you know, kind of like a girl that like I kind of liked. And you guys know, like I'm very awkward in person. I feel like you guys met me at Worlds, or because have seen me, like I act a different way on stream, right? But in person, I'm very quiet. We're just very, you know, I just don't like human interaction, I guess, in a way. But like when I'm behind a screen, right, it's like it's just different, because like, you know, I can act whatever way I want to, and then it's up to you guys to decide like whether, oh, this dude is like genuine, or this guy's funny, like let me watch him, and more and whatnot in that. It's like it was before that, right? 'Cause I used to sing in my videos too. I used to like sell story times, and that's what always like kind of what people say like always kind of made me unique compared to like the other YouTubers, right? Like I would just be funny in general. Like I would try like to be funny on purpose, but like not to get like too overly cringe. And I guess some people seem to enjoy that. And you know, guys, the singing is unfortunately never coming back. But you know, story time could always be there, man. It'd always be there. I would say, me personally, but. You know, it just really means a lot to me, right? To just it means a lot to get this code, because I remember like I would literally just talk to people and say like, oh, like can you guys imagine if I got a code Baby Nate, or if I got a code Nate and whatnot, and now like the code is like officially here, like the code, like my code, like I have a code. I mean, if you told me like back in 2019, it'd be like, Nate, you know, it may be in 6 years, or like, yeah, basically 6 years you'll get a code. I genuinely would probably not believe you guys, to be honest, because I was kind of rash as a kid. I mean, I'm still a kid now, but I was just a kid that, like, you know, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I didn't really... Look, I'll show you guys after this game, but I didn't know that I'll get to the point where, like, you know... I'm not saying, like, I can make a living from this, but, you know, I could probably just be, you know, entertaining, because, you know, just like you guys, I would watch, like, YouTubers and be like, wait, why are they so entertaining? Like, why am I clicking on their videos and stuff? And I just hope that, you know, one day, or I know my videos provide that now, but I can only hope that one day, you know, I'll have like more of an audience. And I know I have an audience now, but I'm saying like as it grows, right, people will see like, oh shoot, this guy's like pretty entertaining, I would say. So, you know, I mean, when I got the news, it was pretty funny, not gonna lie, because I think Milo was trying to troll me, but he was like, nah, he's like, Nate, you're too nice, like I can't troll you like that. And I was like, what? And he said, you got a code. you know, it's just, I'm just very happy and just very thankful, right? Because if you guys don't know, like, I've also been trying to go to church more. You know, I feel like whatever religion you guys believe in, I feel like, you know, they're, I like, because like, my mom's a Catholic and then my dad doesn't believe in God, but I've been trying to get more into, like, you know, trying to like read the Bible and like understand like the New and Old Testament. And again, it doesn't matter like what religion you guys believe in. You know, I'm just, you know, as long as you guys are just happy, safe, and, you know, just have a good time. That's pretty much all I have to say about that. But other than that, you know, I've been trying to like just trying to better myself. You know, I feel like every person does sin in a way, and then, you know, you can only better yourself by trying to fix that. And, you know, like I said, I'm trying to better myself, and there are always more days to improve. You know, improve yourself, myself. But yeah, I mean, it's just the journey's crazy, right? Because I think I started YouTube back in 2021. It'll almost be like 5 years now, and then I feel like I made a lot of progress. Like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna quit, but, you know, one of my goals was actually to get a creator code. So like, if I could like find the note that I wrote to myself, like, you know, you finally got a creator code. People are willing to support you and stuff. It's just it just makes me so happy, you know. And it also makes me happy about the comments too, because I know that like when YouTubers become big, right? It's kind of hard for them to like read the comments and stuff, but you know, it really makes me happy. Like, I know I may not reply to comments, but I see every comment that you guys put, whether it be someone saying that this dude got straight, he was zesty as hell, or, you know, it's a crime playing Minor Rock, or Nate's not playing Minor Rocket, or you're so goated, Nate. And especially when I stream too, right? This is why I love streaming. Like, people always ask me, you know, yeah, I think another trait that makes me unique is that when I stream, right? When I stream, I read all through chats, and why I love doing that is just it's just because why not? You're being interactive. You're talking to everyone. Like, even if they're trolling you, it's just amazing to see those positive, negative comments. Usually positive comments, I would say. You know, bantering with chat is always fun, but the YouTube comments got it, man. And I think I'm making a great decision in just trying to you know, just like uploading videos, right? And then making my my second channel my streaming channel. So yeah, if you guys don't know, I mean, look, this is my profile picture, man. Custom. Like I said, if I known when I first started that I would become a creator code, I literally would prefer to have like, you know, my actual Nate logo. So, but yeah, I mean, there you go. You guys can't get this, by the way. It's exclusive, but you know, it's really cool to have your own. Because like, when people add you to Supercell ID, they're like, oh shoot, this has to be Nate, right? Because I'm the only person in this game, I think, who has an anime girl profile picture, but I could be completely wrong, you know. I think it's good to have this, right? Because it shows you, like, you know, you started just being a gooning boy who watches High School DxD back in COVID-19, and now you have a goddamn code, bro. People are willing to support you, and I will forever just always be so grateful for that. So, you know, just thank you to you guys. Thank you to the bottom of my heart. I mean, yeah, like, this video probably won't be too long. I just wanted to just, you know, just talk to you guys, man, and just know that, you know, Minor Rock is back, boys and girls. It's back, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I'm not joking. I will, if you guys want, I can make a guide on this. Okay. How about this? If this video gets 500 likes, I will make a guide on this. I will not pour my heart out because they could release anything they could do anything that could like kill this deck off. But yeah, I will make a guide that will not put. I will still put effort into it, but it won't be like the effort that I put into DP, because I truly love DP, by the way. But yeah, I mean, hopefully y'all are watching this. Imagine I get no views from this. That'd be crazy. But yeah, I mean, that's my journey, man. I mean, I think what helps me a lot is that I also kind of self-made Minor Rocket 2. So like that kind of gave me a huge, okay, I'm missing the activation there. It sucks. But I just was able just to create a deck and then, you know, kind of like just self-teach myself, right? Because, you know, I think it also gives me an advantage, right? Because when I need help with a deck, who am I gonna ask, bro? I can ask Muhammad Light, but I literally self-taught myself like kind of the micros of Minor Rocket. So it's kind of upon myself to kind of just, you know, be able to just teach myself. And for that, or I have taught myself, and again, I'm super happy for that. So here's a tip: if you guys see Bowler on the inside tile, you can also activate King Tower. So just in this position, I'm gonna go for Skeletons here as well. He could go for Freeze here potentially, so I will just go for Deliver here just to be safe. I think he is up a little bit of Elixir, so he could go Loom the Bridge, but I don't think he's smart enough to do that, so he probably just like might reset. Yeah, so just go Loom the back here. And right here is just a free Rocket because his Lumberjack is also out of his hand. But yeah, the journey, man. I mean, without Elise, dude, without, you know, my gooning, oh shoot, without like my gooning habits, like where, like genuinely, where would I be, dude? And I honestly, genuinely cannot answer that question for you guys. It's just, it just makes me happy, man, because the code is just a start, right? I have a lot more videos planned for the future, and that I want to do, and I hope that you guys will be along with me in the journey, I guess, to say the least, as well. So again, I can only say thank you, like such. I can only say thank you, like to a handful of such times, but I really am grateful for you guys, and hopefully y'all feel the same way. It's just, I don't know, man. And then, you know, I took a picture with a girl at CRL too. It's just like, what world are we living in to where Nate CR, baby Nate, is taking a picture with a girl? To be fair though, I mean, I have talked to that girl before, and like Shanti is really a nice person, but I don't know, I ain't trying to do all that, dude. And then I remember at Worlds, Tag was asking me to go to the strip club with him, supposedly. I think, I don't know, I kind of forgot already. And then freaking, he was trying to get me to do like a 1v3 versus like girls too. Not in bed, no, oh my god. No, like 1v3 in CR, I mean. That's what I think. It was like Melinda, Monster, Julian, like Jackie Parfruit. I don't know. And like, and I don't know. Like freaking, I have a friend of mine trying to like get me to beef with Melinda, Monster. But to be fair though, she was the one who pressed me first at World. So that's the only reason why I was like so, you know, I was like calling her like, you know, like trash and stuff. But at the end of the day, it's like all jokes, I hope. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I can't. You know, I'm just gonna keep on uploading. Like I said, I think it's a great decision that I've decided to move the channel from this main channel to just uploading videos, and then my other channels to just streaming, and like I said, just growing too. And again, all this, like, I wouldn't, honestly, I'll say it now, if I ever make it big, and like I don't know if I will, I'm just gonna enjoy the time that I have right now with this game. But if I ever make it big, it'll be not only, it will only be not because of you guys, but also Tag. Tag is one of the main reasons why like I still continue this YouTube channel, because he literally told me to keep on going. And you know, like I said, I feel like I'm just barely scratching the surface of like how good of a CR content creator I can be, right? Because I also plan on trying in CRL next year, so who knows? You guys might see me on CRL stage. Probably not. It's probably definitely not gonna happen. But like I said, it's here for the journey, and hopefully you guys will stay along with that as well. Oh no. Okay, I'll probably just eat like 3 shots there, or 2. I think it should be okay though. Let's go for the miner here. Okay, this is it's a free rocket. He goes for a tornado, but doesn't really hit anything. So I'm gonna go lumberjack and loon the bridger as well, so I'm just gonna block and see what he does. And let's go for another miner, and then I could probably just taunt, to be honest. I do miss the tower. He's not back to NATO yet either, so this should be game. And let's go for rocket. But I'm telling you guys, man, like I said, 500 likes, and it's a good get. If y'all want a guide, dude. The meta doesn't look that bad, to be honest. It doesn't look that bad, like I said. But yeah, I mean, what else is on my mind? I mean, other than that, I mean, that's just pretty much like, we can do like a summary, like a TLDR, I guess. So, like I said, started YouTube back in 2021. Pretty much was like a loser, had no friends. Because keep in mind that like when I graduated high school and stuff, it was during COVID. So like, I was always at home, so I was just playing games. And you know, I just grinded. I grinded my rocket for like, I think it took me probably 3 to 4 years for me personally to get this good at this deck. And then, I mean, other than that, it's just history, dude. I'm really happy to know the friends that I've known as well. I mean, it was finally good to meet Riley, Ian, especially those 3, I would say. Riley, Ian, and Aragon are probably friends that I will never forget, because like, and like Kenny CR2, Kenny CR2 is the ISO player. I think he's retired now, but he's one of the reasons I also started playing this game as well. So I mean, dude, it's just all thanks to Kenny, man. Kind of like started it all. And you're just, you know, seeing Ian, Riley, and Aragon succeed too, it also makes me super happy, because now I think out of like kind of like not our circle, but like when we like used to all talk so much, like all of us have a code now. I think it's like not, it's not like specific order, but me, Aragon, Hunter, Invader, SK, Ian, we all started somewhere, and now look at us, dude. Like, got my boy Omar, he's a content creator, got Boss as well. Yeah, Boss as well. Like, we all have codes now, so it's at this point, like, are we gonna take advantage of it and just like grind for it, you know? And I'm at this point, I'm willing to grind for it, just, you know, however long this channel lasts for, you know. And you know, if it goes well, then I'm happy. If it doesn't, like I said, I'm happy that I can have an opportunity to, you know, entertain people. Because I said, like, I think one of my goals, like I said, is to, I already have a single digit in CR. That's one of my goals. I have a creator code now. I need to hit the gym clearly because I'm literally a skeleton, bro. Literally no muscle, man. And then also the other goal is to just get 100k subs, and I feel like with the trajectory that I'm on, it could really happen. It could really happen. I just need to stay consistent. You know, bad and good things happen for a reason. And yeah, that's enough of my yapping. That's my story, basically. Just know that I can't put it into words. Okay, honestly, I should have made this video because I would have been a lot more emotional, more sappy, I would say, like, ages ago, or when I got the code. But just know how much I appreciate you guys, and yeah, thank you if you do use my code. My code is Nate. It doesn't matter if you use cap locks or not. And yeah, I mean, other than that, just know how grateful I am to you guys, and yeah, I'll keep on grinding. Like I said, 500 likes on this video, and you get a mini minor control guide, because I'm never putting that much effort into a guide, because I did not know heroes were gonna come like this. But look, you guys have a deck right here. I'm willing to make it if you guys hit the goal. I promise this time. Maybe. Oh man, I don't know. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching today's video. And like I said, we're gonna keep on going. I'm gonna keep being the same person I am as always. You know, maybe act a little bit childish here. Nope, no childish. I'm mature. I'm mature as I have a Demon Slayer manga thing in my background. And a seagull. Yeah, goddamn it, dude. Anyways, I suck at outros. It's been Nate. I love you guys so much. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. God damn it, I suck at outros, dude.